Hi everybody, it's Rolex here once again in this part 10 of Magic Find to Headhunters Season 2. I guess it takes such a massive turn. From the last two or three parts, I've been getting a lot of nurses, like a lot of Exalted Orc. In this part, everything took such a massive turn. I got four exalts drops in 50 maps and only one nurse. That's a pretty bad result. Like that shouldn't be anything you would expect it on a magic fine character with fully gear or fully quantity stat in a 50 maps of 4 sections and fully beyond, like just always putting beyond in. You're still gonna make profit, but it's a heartbreaking things to see that it's only with a like tiny bit, because this is probably the lowest um you know things you would drop like ever. I would say that, but maybe I would curse this one and then the next spot would be like zero and there's or something like that, or maybe like zero exalt or something, right? So yeah, it's kind of bad, and I don't want to curse it too much because maybe in the next part we'll get into on average maybe like 3 to 4 nurses and about like 6 to 7 exalts or something like that. Yeah, maybe next part we'll go to that point. And I've been stopped picking up the tower now, tower map, and I've been switching to pick up, some other maps. And I will show you in a minute what map I'm going to pick it up and why, because I want to, expand the series out for a bit, just like doing something else after I finish this series. So I have to prepare, and I think the series is going to be finished in maybe about like 300 maps now. So that's why I prepare. I'm preparing for the next project. And in this clip, I will go over everything really really fast. So it's not gonna be a 3 minutes intro. I think I'm gonna go over the result now. And as you can see, I got one nurses, nothing special here. But I actually dropped the Rislava's coil. This is actually one of the rare belt that I just found one. One, maybe it's like two in this league, but yeah, just one for this character or in this tower farming thing, magic find, whatever, right? And I got Bisco Kala. I didn't corrupt it because it's not a good quantity, so I'm probably gonna sell it as it. Maybe someone would just like want to divide it up to like 48 or 49 or even 50% quantity or something like that. I got Call of Brotherhood and Crangle it to tier 3. I corrupted it and it got like Dex and Intelligence. It's not that good. Maybe some Dex stacking would want to use it. Some in stacking would want to use it, but it's like 15 intelligence. That's like terrible, right? But 6% intelligence is not bad, and it also has chance to avoid being frozen, bring shield. If you're not like shield or frozen immunity, I think it might be good. I don't know. I got a Cactus Jack. I corrupted it with like 46% increased damage. It's like really, really low roll on the mods itself, like 42 area damage and 41 area effect. And then I crangle it, getting +1 to socket area gem. So I think it's my worth something, but I don't know. Maybe it's not that much. I dropped 4 exals, the two from the Hero of Ice that I sold. I got like two of them turning into lower 21, so I sold two of them. I got 1 exalt each. Now I'm leveling Impale because I want to make my character, my Impale character for you know better, just better Impale, something like that. I got 9 Divine Orb. This is like really bad as well. You like, I think like this run, it's just the worst. Like this section, it's actually the worst. Like this part, the part 10, it's just like a cursed part or something. Like this is actually the worst. I got like nothing, like Chaos Orb, like barely sustaining. Divine Orb not even 10, and it's like everything, it just looks empty, right? It looks empty. But at least I got a Slava coin and at least wonders, I guess. Uh, and I don't have anything to say about it. I actually run lab, just using all the character to run lab, and then enhance my boot, enchant my boot, because I try to get enchantment on the gal on my gal. Uh, so I ran a couple labs and getting some currencies and stuff like that. I got two tainted blessing, because I ran gift to the goddess. I failed once because I didn't look at mod of the strong box that I opened, and it just like detonate cops and stuff like that. So I die. So it's kind of bad. Yeah, pretty much it. Right. So I don't have anything to say like in this part. This part is absolutely nothing. Like it has nothing to offer, I would say. I'm thinking of like changing the quiver to be another quiver, maybe like a Roy Fletcher or something, and maybe change, pulling two of the inspired learning out, and then just putting a lion eyes fall here, and then I get more damage, so I can go in higher tier map, and then I could probably build a little bit more tanky character at that point. So it's gonna be a future, but I don't want to go over to like tier, yellow tier. It's like it's okay. I mean, yellow tier is fine, but you're starting to get a curse on you, so it's kind of not fun doing that. And then if you go into red tier map, you are encounter the mod which is like no regen or something like that. So when you attack with no monsters, because you're pre-attacking, because you pretty much just like want to attack as soon as you probably think like there's monsters there, and you probably attack, and if there's no monsters, you will gonna run out of mana, and you have no way of gaining mana. You have no mana flask, so it's gonna be a problem, and the chance to avoid ailment, it's going to be annoying as fuck. So I'm not going to do a red tier map or whatsoever. It's like it's not fun. Like 38% chance to avoid ailment is still like really bad already. So I don't want to do any of those. I don't want to deal with any of those. If I'm still using Wind Ripper, if I change not using Wind Ripper anymore, yes, I probably can go higher tier map, and doing more damage and stuff like that. And the next project, I'm doing the tropical island in Glennar. I'm probably gonna respect the 2 points here, getting a beast instead for a beastal army, getting more monsters and stuff like that. So I'll get a lot more monsters, and then doing tropical island because it has the definition card called Scout, I think. Let me show you. And even though this is like the worst possible run, I'm still making 1,300 chaos in total of this stat, right? So it's not that bad, like, but it's really really terrible compared to your average. Like I got on average about like 2,500 to 2,800, right? But this is like 1,300. This is like absolute trash compared to those. Even with like two exalts that I sold, right? That I sold, Herald of Ice, it's still, well, kind of bad. And yeah, there's a definition card called the Scout. The Scout card PoE, this one, which is the 7 Exalted Orb. Because Exalted Orb, the prices might be dropping because of a lot of people trying to farm Exalted Orb, like run Magic Find. So the Exalted Orb price, it will drop in, but it's never gonna drop over Exalted Orb. Like that's it, right? And it's drop on Tropical Island. So this is actually very very good map because it's in Glenak, so you can stack a Beyond and you can stack a Beazle and a Beast, and that's pretty much just why I think this is probably good, because it's like 8 cards for 7 exalts, so it's almost 1 exalt per card. It's not as good as the nurse, because you can see the nurse has like a 200 C, right? but I think it's probably easier to drop than the nurse. I might be wrong, but we'll see. We'll see. Once I'll get there. And that's going to be it for this part because I have nothing to say. Like there's nothing to talk about. Oh yeah, and I actually crangle the bow and get a 10% quality of socketed support gem. So it's not a tier two. Tier two would be like 12%. So it's not like the best thing, but yeah, it helps, right? So right now it's like 17% quality of socketed support gem. So my enhance is 17% quality. So it gained really, really fast for the uh, skill, the level of the gem. And I'll just like doing enhanced things and stuff, right? Lowering enhance and trying to corrupt them, getting them to sell, and maybe trying to use it on energy blade or some shit in the future, because I want to make some meme shit as well. So that's gonna be it, guys, and hope you guys enjoy. And if you enjoy, this part of video or whatever the following part, the next part will come and we'll see how it goes. I think it's gonna end in less than 20 parts of Magic Find to Headhunter, and we'll go to the next one. We go to the next series really really fast for Magic Find because I want to do a lot of things with Magic Find this league. But there's not many cards that like interesting that you can farm with the Magic Find. Even though Magic Find is kind of thing that you would want to farm donation card on. But that's gonna be it, guys, and hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well before the thumbs down gone. So you have the thumbs up because the thumbs up and the thumb down, whatever, right? Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's gonna be another thing that I'm gonna keep talking. Uh, See you in the next video. Bye.